What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's doing well today. We're going to talk about real estate investing. So, let me show you something real quick. I like talking about real estate investing. I'm teaching people how to make money passively in real estate. It can be done. Is the market good now in 2022, December? Yes, it is. All right. I'm going to show you a property, and I'm here in the Texas market. I like to buy homes, renovate them, and then rent them out. I'm big on the buy and hold strategy. I'm not too concerned about the fix and flip. That is a good strategy or a good way if you want to make money quickly, or at least not necessarily quickly, but you need to build you some reserves so that you can be able to get into real estate. But I say ultimately, the main goal should be the buy and hold strategy. That way you're getting money passively every single month. Now, every deal that I've always purchased, I've always got it below market value. That's the key. Um, so, a couple of the strategies that you want to do or need to keep in mind when you're buying these properties below market value, the thing is you're buying distressed properties. You're looking for properties that need work, right? Flooring work, electrical work, plumbing work, roofing work, things like that, because it can't be sold at retail price at a higher value. So every single deal I get, like I said, I bought it distressed or with a motivated seller in mind. So what do I mean by motivated seller? What I'm saying is when I purchase these properties also, it's always people that have, for example, some type of personal issue. We all got personal issues at some sort, right? So, for example, if somebody's going through a divorce, if they're going through a divorce, they want to hurry up, get everything done, get everything out of their name, and then move on, right? So I'm getting in touch with motivated sellers. Also, here's another one. Say somebody loses their job. That's how I'm able to get these deals. Somebody they know they can't afford it, they lost their job, they don't want to ruin their credit, so what do? They need to put it on the market quickly and get a price for it, right? So that's what I'm doing. Let me show you one of my deals just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. And again, you can be able to get these deals too. Now, how do I find these deals? That's probably the question. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat so I can answer them for you, okay? But I'm going to give you an example of one of my properties. And like I said, I bought this one. Now, this particular house, I bought through a wholesaler. They brought this to me. I was able to get it. And then when I get all this stuff done, like rehabbing and stuff, I'm not even using my own money. Here we go. Let me show you this deal. I bought this one in 2019. Wholesaler brought this to me. I bought it for 140,000, but it was worth 260. That's right. It was worth quite a bit. I did have to put $18,000 worth of rehab, not of my own money. I'm borrowing other people's money to make this happen, specifically a hard money lender. By the way, I have an ebook out to help you out and start you out in the framework of getting into real estate investing. But look at this house. This house actually has good bones. The problem was it just needed some update, right? Now, I was able to get this, like I said, at a discounted price because what happened was the owner wanted to get out. They had a personal issue, they needed to leave, and they needed the money, right? And so had to go out of state is what they had to do. But as you could tell, this house was just very outdated. I already knew the area because I've done some homes in that area already, so I was already familiar with the area. So that was a good thing. But as you could tell, look at all this. It's just outdated. Now, in just a second, I'll show you some after pictures. So give me 1 minute. I'm just showing you the before. Now, Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, or Bank of America, they're not going to touch a house like this. They won't touch houses like this that need work. You got to use a special type of bank with a special type of loan to make this happen. I'm going to give you an example. I'll give you one. Hard money lenders. I like dealing with these type of lenders because they take care of the purchase price, closing costs, the rehab costs, and also they'll give you up to 75 or 80% of the ARV. That's called after repaired value. After repaired value. All right. I am in the section where, how you doing? Sufi Magalo. I'm in the section where is the best place to buy a house? Look, I don't know where you're located, okay? But let me show you something. I don't know where you're located, but I'm just going to give you an example. Anything down here in the south is actually pretty good, all right? But look, it depends on what area you are. You can find properties. I use this website, right? And this is in my ebook also. to where you can find deals. You want to find foreclosed deals, short sales, pre-short sales. These are the type of deals you want to look for. Now watch this house. Let me get back to my point. Sorry, not trying to cut you short, but let me teach this and I'll go back to your question. You see how everything needs to get fixed up here and here? And I'm going to show you the after pictures in just a second. I'm taking an ugly house that's already in a good area and I'm going to make it better. That's what I'm doing. I like to buy ugly homes in good areas. Now, I'm going to show you the after pictures. All right? Let me come back to my screen here. Just give me a second. But I'm going to show you the after pictures now, and this is what I do all the time, and you can do the exact same thing. Now, I've got this property. Now what am I doing? I'm renting it out as I fix it up. Watch. I'm going to show you the after pictures. Hopefully, if y'all haven't subscribed, hopefully y'all start subscribing. I'll be on later on this evening talking about real estate investing. But look, I want y'all to see something. And like I said, guys, I have an ebook out, and it walks you through the steps as best as I can in a 12-book ebook to give you an example of how to do this, or at least give you resources to help you out. Now watch. I'm going to start with the AC unit. Let me flip my screen over to help you out. And like I said, hopefully you'll start subscribing so you can get examples. So you could start doing this, right? Because that's the name of the game. You want to go out there and increase your income. Build a skill set like real estate investing. Have passive income coming in every single month. That's the whole point of me doing this, to show people out there how you can start making passive income through real estate. I've been in this situation where I lost my job. I didn't have any other way to go. But once I found out about real estate investing, it took me to the next level. Look at how this house looks now. Now, I'm not trying to get, technical about how I guess it looks nice. The point is, it's fixed up, it's rehab, it's livable. Now, guess what? You can start getting passive income. Does this make sense? If this makes sense what I'm saying, can you put it in the chats? Just put yes. That lets me know you like this and that you understand. But like I said, look, everything is just clean and functional in this house. I don't get too detailed. I don't get too fancy with it. I'm not flipping it. I'm doing the buy and hold strategy so I can make passive income every single month. So for example, if this house is I'm just giving an example. If I'm renting this out for $1,800 a month, and then in turn, all my expenses are $1,500 or $1,400, that's not too bad, right? That means I'm getting passive income of $400. That's not bad. Now look at this. And on top of that, guess what? I'm getting passive income every single month. And I get tax write-offs. And it's going up in value. Thank you, Diana. You said yes. Magalo said yes. Thank you. I just want to make sure y'all are understanding this and that I'm making myself clear. I'm used to being on TikTok. But I decided to come on YouTube and Facebook to give it a try, going on live, just to see what it's like on this platform. And I kind of like it so far. So I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but look at this house. Renting this out was not a problem, by the way. So as you can tell, my products speak for itself. But the key is learning a skill set like real estate investing, turn around, renting this out, and you get passive income. Nobody can fire me from doing this, by the way. Nobody can fire me. Look, the house looks totally different. So I took an ugly house, and it's in a great neighborhood, and was able to turn it around. And that's what you want to be able to do when it comes to real estate investing. I'm not a big fix and flipper, like I said. I like the buy and hold strategy, and that's what I teach my students. Now, in addition to this, what I'm trying to show people is that learn a skill set that you can bring to the marketplace, and you'll get a return, okay? That's just the way it works. We're not going to get more from our jobs, right? That doesn't work like that. They're not going to give you a pay raise, and if it does, it's mediocre. You can learn a skill set like real estate investing, like I said, turn around, learn how to do this, and now you can buy as many properties as you want. It may take some time, but you can. And nobody can fire you. Nobody can lay you off. That's not the way it works. You are your own boss. Now, I have a question to ask. Let's see. Wouldn't you want to be your own boss? Put it in the chat, yes, if you would like that. Would you like it to where you can have some type of security to where they can't say, look, we're going to downsize and get rid of you? That's what happened to me in 1999. That's why I decided to do real estate investing, because I realized, hey, look, I don't want to be at the helm of somebody else. I want to make the money myself. Would you like that? I don't see any chat. I don't see any yeses in the comments. But I know if it was me, which I've been there before, I got tired of living paycheck to paycheck, tired of barely making it. So as time went on, I said, you know what? I need to make something for myself. And that's what I started to do. All right. I think above in my title, I also show my, that's where my ebook is as well, if you're interested in that. Here's my ebook. It's the Ultimate Real Estate Investing Guide. It's the BRRRR strategy. I didn't come up with this strategy, but however, I did say right here, I do not, and I have not never claimed that I created this strategy. This strategy works no matter where you're at. It's the buy strategy, right? Rent, rehab, refinance, and repeat. All right. And I have links in here to help you out and give you direction on which way to go when it comes to this real estate game. All right. Refinancing. I know I also put down here, I have a lot of FAQs. Do I need a license to do this? How much money do I need to get started? Right? Do I need a manager to do this? And do I do my own repairs? Do I need an LLC? That's why I put this FAQ in here so I can be able to answer people's questions, because I know the common questions as being a real estate investor. All right. So just give you an example of what that is. But I like teaching people about real estate investing. I know it works. It's been here for a long time. I started out in 2000 because I got laid off from my job, right? I was able to go get me another job. But in the meantime, I said, you know what? As I got my new job, I'm going to find a way to go out there and make some money passively. Okay. I was that guy out there working 2 jobs at one time. It does not work when you work 2 jobs. I promise you, you're actually working yourself in the ground, because that's what I was doing. And I was paying more in taxes. And I was staying away from my family. And I didn't like that. So once I learned about real estate investing, by the way, I just retired about 4 days. I'm just freshly retired about 4 days ago. I left my job. I didn't leave it. I mean, I didn't just up and leave and quit. I gave them a notice, but I'm retired now. Now I do real estate full time. I started out in 1997, right? And I lost my job, I think in 99. And then a year later, I got into real estate, and I haven't looked back since. All right? If there's any questions, put them in the chats. But I like real estate investing. I love teaching my students about real estate investing, my followers. I'm on TikTok, by the way, guys. You can follow me on there. Also, I have the link right there in my title of this live right now. So you can grab the ebook. It's $27.99. It's a lot of good information. It's a digital. It's 12 pages. It's a lot of good stuff. I can show you another property. I don't know if y'all want to know about another property, but like I said, guys, it's really impactful when you can start getting into real estate investing and you can start renting these properties out, and you're not using your own money. You're leveraging other people's money. Hard money lender or private lender. I'm just giving an example of 2 ways that you can go out and get these properties. I never pull the money out of my own account to go fix the rehab. It doesn't work like that. If you're doing it like that, I guarantee you, you're doing it wrong. You always want to leverage by using other people's money, right? I gave an example, the hard money lender. It takes care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab costs, right? That's borrowing other people's money. That's the name of the game. And you're also leveraging other people's time too, because I'm not a contractor, all right? So I don't have the skill sets nor the time. I have a family to take care of, right? And I have other properties, investment properties. So I would always rather hire somebody to do the job for me. It's not that I'm being lazy. It's just I can't be everywhere all the time. I just can't be. Your time is your most valuable asset. If I have to pay somebody to do it at a reasonable price, then yes, I'll do it. And I get to write this stuff off. People don't understand that when it comes to real estate investing. There's a lot of great benefits with real estate investing. Better than crypto. Better than, let me show you another property. Better than crypto. Better than any other thing out there. Stocks. Let me show you another property. Let me show you another property that I have that I bought below market value. Again, I'm buying them below market value, and I'm actually showing you this to give you an example of what it looks like and how to go about out there doing it. Especially in this market right now, in December 23rd, 2022, you'll find there are good deals out there. Matter of fact, let me show you another one of my properties. I just want to give you an example. I'm not showing you this to impress you. I'm showing this to impress upon you that you can do the exact same thing that I'm doing. I was on the other side at one point, brand new, didn't know about this, and I was learning too. Now I know it very well, so I've always said, once I learn it, I want to teach other people how to do it. Let me show you another property? Would y'all like to see another property? Let me ask you that. Put it in the chats if you want to see another house, a house that I flipped, or I'm sorry, that I was able to turn it around and now I'm renting it out. Would you like to see it? And by the way, I'll be on later on this evening, probably around 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to see me and you're on YouTube or Facebook, because I do both. Also, I'm on TikTok Live as well. Any yeses? I think those were the yeses from before. All right, somebody, Jorge Hernandez said, let's go. Okay, that Hernandez, Mr. Hernandez, let me show you. All right, so I'm going to flip my screen around. I'm going to show you one of my other deals that I have. Now, I'm not showing you this because it's not for sale or nothing like that or for rent. All right, I'm showing you how to go out there and make money through real estate investing and passively, not even using your own money. I bought this one for $120,000 last year. Watch. As you could tell, it needed a whole lot of work on this house. Now, I saw opportunity as soon as I got this property because I knew what I was buying it for and I knew it was worth. By the way, it was worth $240,000. It's worth more than that now. Can y'all see that? Let me know by putting a thumbs up. Can you put a thumbs up in the chats? Because I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know how to do the YouTube live. I'm just now getting into the groove of it. I'm more of a TikTok fan, TikTok live guy. So please give me a thumbs up to let me know you like this and this is interesting to you. All right, so look, this is actually my second day out here looking at this house. Now, as I went to go get this property, my wholesaler brought this to me. You want wholesalers and realtors on your team, by the way, guys. All right, so that's how I was able to find this house. It's rented out right now, but I'm going to show you the after pictures. But look at the before. Look how nasty this looks, right? This is what you call value add because I'm going to come in here and fix this up. Look how nasty it looks, right? Really bad looking. I had to replace the carpet. I had so much work I had to get done to this house. By the way, I didn't go do it. I never picked up a hammer, right? But I hire people to do this stuff. And then I turn around, rent it out, and get passive income. And I'm building generational wealth. All right? So watch. I'm going to show you some after pictures. Here we go. Oh, y'all ready? I only see 2 people responding to me. Okay. I guess this is subpar good information. Okay. I'm just trying to show you how to get out of the situation of living paycheck to paycheck. All right. I know I got tired of living paycheck to paycheck. This is what prevented me. Now I'm getting passive income every single month. This is in Texas. I'm in Texas. That's where I'm at. All right. So let me show you the after pictures. Now watch. This was about a 3-month rehab, by the way. 3 months worth of rehab. I borrowed the money. I didn't use Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, or Bank of America because they're not going to touch this, right? But watch. This is where it gets important. As I get all this stuff fixed up, I'm using this type of loan to take care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab costs. All right, look at this. This is where it gets better. And then once it's fixed up, I turn around and go get a conventional loan, and then I start to rent it out. So it's a double closing. I've been doing this since 2000. And it works. That's why I do it. I use the same strategy. It's all just rinse and repeat. By the way, look, I make sure I get everything fixed up front. Everything from the light switches, the wall switches, the lighting, the ceiling fan, carpet, paint, because that way I don't have to worry about it later. Remember what that bathroom looked like before? Remember how it looked all dingy and dirty up here? Down there at the bottom, remember? Now it looks a whole lot better. And now I'm renting this out. How am I able to rent this out? Because it looks a whole lot better now. This is what you call an add value. I replaced the roof, did some pressure washing. It was well worth it. All right. So now I'm adding value to it. Now I'm getting a higher amount. And then guess what? When I get that higher amount, now I can increase the rent minus my expenses. That's my cash flow for as long as I have that property. All right. Can I buy a house while I'm in Section 8? You cannot do real estate investing while you're on Section 8. No. All right? You cannot do real estate while you're in Section 8. You can buy a home for yourself if you're on Section 8. You can buy your primary home, but you can't do real estate investing while you're on Section 8. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm just giving an example of, that was just 2 of my properties, guys. If you're interested and you like this strategy or you want to learn more about real estate investing from myself, for example, and you want good content and you want to learn this, if you click the link up above in the title, you'll see I have my ebook out. All right. This ebook was created about not too long ago, maybe about a month ago. The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Real Estate Investing. I'm giving you my strategy. This strategy, the BRRRR strategy, I didn't create it, but I used it very well, and I teach people in this ebook. All right. Also, in that link, if you want mentorship, I teach that too. I teach you how to do this real estate investing. It's a deal analysis program on here, software, excuse me. I teach you how to rent the property out, what platforms to go to, right? I talk about the refinance and then repeat. And again, I have one section where it talks about additional information and more tips, but also the FAQs. I know people are going to ask you, do you need a real estate license to do this? No, you don't. You don't have to have a real estate license to do what I'm doing, right? Now, ironically enough, when I first started out in 2000, I thought you did need a real estate license, but you do not need a real estate license to be a real estate investor. You don't need it. Okay? So that's one of the things that I learned. Does it help? Yeah, it does help, but it's not going to be a determining factor of whether you fail or succeed. I can tell you that. All right? So if y'all like this information so far, can you give me a thumbs up? That lets me know. Again, I'm used to being on TikTok, so I'm just trying out the YouTube and the Facebook. So I'm just trying to see and get a feel of how this is and how I'm doing. If you like this information, please give me a thumbs up. Also, you can follow me on TikTok, guys. Like I said, EY, the real estate guy. You can find me on there. Come watch. I'll show you. Matter of fact, come and you'll see a lot of videos on here about me on me. Okay, here I am. I got two platforms. EY, the real estate investor, but also here EY, the real estate. They really start acting EY, the real estate guy. I'm trying to get to 5. Once I get to 1,000 on here, guys, EY, the real estate guy, then I can be able to go live. That's where it's important. What's the difference between pre-foreclosed and foreclosed? All right, give me 1 second. So, again, guys, come to this one. EY, the real estate guy. I have a lot of good content on here, a lot of videos. I probably got over, 60 videos. This is my backup account. But come over here because once I get to 1,000 followers, I'll be able to go live on there. Somebody asked a good question. They asked me, what's the difference between pre-foreclosure and foreclosure? Well, I'll tell you. When you go through the pre-foreclosure sale, you're actually going before it actually goes through the court system, right? It's just about to go through the court system. As when you go through foreclosure, it's already in the court systems and into the county. So they're already doing their legal situation and going through the process. So I'm not going to say it's harder to get a property there. I've got many properties that were foreclosed. But I like going through the pre-foreclosed too because sometimes you can get a bigger discount. All right? But the name of the game is buying properties below market value. So whether you're going through tax liens, pre-foreclosures, foreclosures, what else? Tax liens. These are all kind of ways. But a lot of times also I tell people to do that. Get you a wholesaler on your team. Get you a realtor on your team. This is how I do it. I just didn't finish closing. I'm in negotiations right now. I just purchased a house last Thursday, right? Now is a good time to buy real estate. I say that all the time and I say it and I mean it, all right? But you can also find deals online. I like doing that too. There's a very popular website that I use. Again, it's in my ebook. You get 1 week free if you get through my ebook. Let me give you an example, by the way. Let me show you. I'm going to pull this up, this website. This website is real powerful because you can also do things like comparable analysis on here. You need to make sure to check the value of the property. All that stuff is good. When I purchased this property just recently, I used this website. All right, would y'all like to see it? Put a thumbs up if you'd like to see it, because I can show you this website. Very good website. Again, this is in my ebook. That's why I created the ebook, guys, to help you out and give you a framework to get started in real estate investing. I'm not a big fix and flipper, so if you're looking for fix and flip, that's not really investing. I like the buy and hold strategy. I see 1 thumbs up by Diana Diane. 1 thumbs up, okay? Only 1 person wants to see this? Okay, not a problem. All right. I love helping people, but I don't know if they want the help or not. So I can only help those that want to be helped. So here it is. I'm going to show you this website, Sean Miller. All right. Let me give you an example. I'm going to flip the screen around because I want to show you. Again, this is in my ebook. You get 1 week free. So when people say there's no properties in their areas, that's why I kind of just say, okay, if you say so. But look, let me give an example. Look at this. This is really powerful because I'm going to show you something. Wait, hold on. Let me minimize this. Hold on. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. You can look at stuff like this. When you're doing this, pre-foreclosed auctions, bank-owned, cash buyers, liens, vacants. This is a very powerful website. That's why I use it. Very powerful. And again, it's in my ebook. And you have everything literally at your fingertips. So what you want to do, guys, is do this. Have wholesalers on your team. You want to have realtors on your team. The wholesalers are going out there hustling, finding deals that are even before they even hit the market. Those are what you call pocket deals. When you can get deals like that, which I've done before, it takes you into another level to where you can make even more profit, right? If you can get deals before they even hit the marketplace by utilizing a wholesaler, you're just that much in. And I use realtors. Realtors are experts. Find good realtors in your area, right? And that's how you're able to do this, right? And also at the same time, I'm at home looking on this website, which is very good, and you get 1 week free. When you purchase the ebook and you go through this, you'll get 1 week free. Where can I find good deals? What platform? This is the one I just showed you. It's PropStream. When you go on my website, it'll take you right there. You get 1 week free, and it's very powerful. All right, I just pulled up Dallas, Texas. Okay, let me show you. I'll flip it around for you, Hernandez, and anybody else. Here it is, like here. I just pulled up Dallas, Texas. You got 158 pre-foreclosed, 29 auctions, 363 bank owns, cash buyers. I mean, everything is right here at your fingertips. That's why I use this. Now, another reason why is because it lets me do deal analysis. You need to run your numbers on these deals. You need to know what it's worth. All that stuff is important. That's exactly why I use that website. Now, I also have another website that's in my ebook, right? And you can be able to find bank-owned deals, foreclosed, tax liens, same thing, but a little bit more detail. But it doesn't give you the robust type of analysis as this one does, because this one's in the bonus section of my ebook. My ebook is 12 pages, and it gives a lot of good information. It gives you the framework to get started. And by the way, the strategy that I'm speaking of in my ebook, it works anywhere. People are always asking, hey, does it work here in California? Or does it work in New York? It works everywhere. Numbers are numbers are numbers. So numbers are universal. So that's what this ebook is about, right? It's teaching you how to go out there, find the deals, how to locate them, how to go out there, rehab them. And then in my ebook is the resources tabs where you can just tap it and it'll take you to the website. Everyone, yes, you're going to have to pay a small subscription fee, but it's worth it. Do you use a lawyer to buy lien? No, I don't. I don't use a lawyer. I don't use a lawyer. Some of my deals, a lot of my deals also I buy before it even hits the courthouse. So let me give you an example. Like one of my wholesalers, they brought me a deal because somebody was going through a divorce. You know, they didn't go through divorce yet, but as they were about to go through divorce, they already had a situation and they don't want to be in it anymore. So therefore, they wanted to sell their property quickly, right, before they actually went to proceedings for the courts. All I am as a real estate investor is I'm solving people's problems, right? Us as real estate investors, we're solving people's problems. That's where you come in. Does that make sense? I'm solving people's problems. People go through divorce, they want to sell their home. People have to move because of their job, they want to sell their home. People are sick or something like that. Unfortunately, we all go through our situations, but they want to sell their property because they know they can no longer keep that burden on their back. That's why they want to get rid of it at a below market value price because they have to sell it quickly, right? So every single property, I never bought a property at retail price. I like teaching people because look, guys, at the end of the day, I just learned that I want to make money passively, but I didn't just wake up one day wanting to do this. There was a purpose behind it because like I said, in 1999, the company that I worked for, they said, hey, Eric, we no longer need you no more. And I was like, huh? I was only 25 at the time. I said, what do you mean you don't need me? Yeah, we're going to lay you off. I just bought a brand new car for my wife and my family, bought a brand new $75,000 home, and had my second child on the way. You're talking about scary at that point. That was very scary. So I had to figure out a way to bring in income. Fortunately enough, I found me another job. Then when I found me another job, that's when I got into real estate, because I started to learn you can make money through real estate passively by renting the properties out. I do this all the time now. Now it's full time for me and I enjoy it. But I started out in 2000 and I didn't have the internet and the website and all these gurus out there to help me. There was one guru out there, but he was in Indiana. Here's who I went through before, years ago. If y'all know who this is, his no down payment, Carlton Sheets. He was one of the biggest gurus back in the day. But the problem was, guess what? He was in Indiana and I'm here in Texas, so it didn't do me any good. All right? But the point is, I invested in myself. People have to understand that. You have to invest in yourself to make it to that next level. All right? Do you still have to get a home inspection when you buy an ugly house? Good question, Sean Miller. Yes, I recommend you get an inspector. If you can't get an inspector, get a contractor in there. Either one, you should have it looked at. I always buy properties when I buy them. I always have my contractors look at them or an inspector. Either one, somebody with a trained eye beside yourself, because you never know what's behind those walls, if the roof is good, all those things you need to be able to look at. I'm going to show you where I I bought a house in 2015 for $83,000 or $82,000. Would y'all like to see it? Put a thumbs up. I actually did a training on it. They wanted me to do it at this seminar. Let me know by putting a thumbs up and then I'll get off. I will be on later on this evening. I'll be on YouTube, Facebook at around 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to see me then, you're more than welcome to join. I'm going to be going live then as well. Also, if you're interested, again, click up above where my title is and you will see my ebook. You can get the ebook. It's $27.99. A lot of good information. Got a lot of resources in there. All right. Only one person wants to see my video where I was doing it in front of a class. Only one person? Okay, I guess I'm subpar. So Sean Miller, thank you for the support. I got one person that showed me support. All right, so here we go. Let me show you what I did here.
It's appraised at 117. That's after repair value. Okay, he purchased it for $82,300. His equity at that time was $34,700, so almost $35,000. His rehab, actually, that's pretty light at $9,000. Closing costs, after all that said and done, his net equity was almost $17,000. Cash out of pocket, $24,000. So 28% on cash return, you guys. Y'all get that?
I thought that was pretty good. People were excited about that. So at the time, I bought it for $82,300. It was worth $117,000. Was that a good deal? Yeah. Do I still have it today? Yes. Am I still renting it out? Yes, I am. I'm not doing this to impress you. I'm doing this to impress upon you that you can do the same thing. I was a brand new real estate investor at one time. But once I started to learn and I started getting cash flow every single month, it confirmed the fact that I don't have to depend on corporate America for my paycheck. It confirmed to me to let me know I'm creating a skill set and bringing it to the marketplace and getting something in return. You find a problem in the marketplace that needs to be solved, and then you'll get something in return. And that's what I do, and all of us as real estate investors do. Finding properties that are bad, that are ugly, that need work, and that once they're fixed up, people that need to rent them out. And that's what I do. I'm a landlord, right? Do I have a problem with it? No. I wouldn't be doing this if it was a big deal, right? But people don't know how to do it because they had bad experiences, so they say real estate doesn't work. It's because they didn't know how to do it the proper way. That's the difference. All right? Again, I'll be on later on this evening around 8 p.m. Central Time, so if you want to see me then, I'll be on Facebook, YouTube. Any other questions before I leave? Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Glad y'all came by. Who's in here? Let me see. Magalo, thank you for showing up. Diana, thank you for showing up. Jorge Hernandez, thank you for showing up. Sean Miller, thank you. So appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. Again, my ebook, Very potent, very powerful. A lot of good content. Again, I was new to real estate investing. This is a digital product, so it's not going to get lost, stolen, or broken. That's why I have it as a digital format, right? And I also have links in here to help you out to get you started. Let me show you. Again, there's my ebook right here. If it's something that you're interested in, just click right there by the title, and that's how you can be able to get it. It is by me, Eric Young. It talks about the BRRRR strategy. Here's one website right here where I say you can use small subscription fee. Here's the hard money lender that I recommend to go get these deals. You're also going to have to put it in a conventional loan, but they can help you out under one roof because you got to do a double closing, right? I talk about the rehab process. A lot of good content in this ebook. Very good content in this ebook. Nobody has complained since. And actually, over the past few weeks, I kept adding pages to it. So it's up to 12 pages, so I can't add no more stuff to it. All right? So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully this gave you some good content. But you can learn how to go out there and do real estate investing, guys. I got into real estate again because I got laid off from my job. All right? That's a very harsh position. Do you want to learn how to do and make passive income? Would you like to learn how to make generational wealth or leave a legacy? How many times have you gone to work and you really don't enjoy it? Did you know you can get laid off? We're in December 2022, right? Times are uncertain right now. But what you have to understand is that you have to have your money working for you. Most people work for their money instead of having their money working for them. All right? I was the same way. You have to change your mindset too. By the way, I can tell you some books. If you give me a thumbs up, I can tell you some books that I got started out in real estate investing. But you have to change with your mindset. If your mindset isn't the same and it won't change, then you're not going to be able to do this. Put a thumbs up if you want to know. Like, I can give you some books that I recommend. Would you like to know? Because it starts in the framework, guys. It starts on your mindset. If your mindset is not right, this is just not going to work for you. Sorry. Okay, so I got no thumbs up. Okay, well, I'm a good guy, so I'm going to tell you anyway. I would figure you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. You want to build passive income, build generational wealth. One good book that I recommend is Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Very good book out there. It can help you out. It can help you out as far as your mindset getting ready for money. You need to know. Another book, The Millionaire Next Door, Tom Stanley. Unfortunately, he passed away in a car accident, but that's a very good book. Why? Because he surveyed and interviewed thousands of millionaires. And believe it or not, millionaires are not what you think they are. Millionaires are not walking around with Gucci bags and all the rings on their fingers with the most expensive belt buckles. Actually, they're just average, ordinary people living in an ordinary neighborhood. All right? So, yes, I do. I still go live on TikTok. I won't be able to until the 28th. Why? Because I'm giving good content and information. They don't like that, so they banned me, right? So they told me I can come back on the 28th. But come to find out, I'm giving good content like I'm doing now. They don't like that. That's why I got banned. So I'll be on later on this evening about 8 p.m. Central Time. So what it is that that's one good book, right? So I just told you Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Tom Stanley, The Millionaire Next Door. Another good book that you should read, in my opinion, that I've read is Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Very, very powerful and good book. Another good book is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. These are all good books to help you out and get you started right in the framework of real estate or investing your money, period, or getting good with money. Those things are really important, what I just told you, okay? So hopefully that helped you out. Just trying to give you a framework to get started, all right? Yeah, I know, that's really messed up. So it is what it is. So now I'm going to try other ventures like, I'm trying other lives like Facebook and YouTube. A lot of people have been having a lot of problems with TikTok, but that's all good. I just have to adjust accordingly. So that's why I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing Facebook. So I'm on live on both of those right now. All right. Hopefully this was some good content. I'm just trying to show people how to go out there and make money passively through other business ventures and invest in your money. So you're not dependent on corporate America like I was, right? Very, very important. Or you could still be working for corporate America like I did, but still do real estate on the side. That's what I was doing. I did that for 22 years. Again, I started out in real estate in 2000, right? And I still do it today. I know it works. I wouldn't have been doing it this long successfully had it not. So very, very important. All right. So I'll be on again, like I said, at 8 p.m.